A surprise departure at Disney. The company's chief operating officer and heir apparent to CEO Bob Iger says he's leaving the company. And the move has Disney shareholders concerned. The stock fell more than 1.5% in trading today. Julia Boorstin has more on the big question mark now hanging over one of the most well-known and widely held companies.
Please welcome Tom Staggs.
Tom Staggs, heir apparent to Disney CEO Bob Iger, stepping down from his position in May, shocking Hollywood insiders and Disney investors.
Iger, I thought, was doing a fantastic job, as he has done in many aspects of management, in laying the groundwork for succession, a smooth transition, highly qualified, very popular, very smart, great candidate in Tom Staggs.
When Staggs was appointed COO last February, he seemed perfectly positioned to take over from Iger when his contract expires in June 2018. Staggs was CFO for a dozen years and well-liked by Wall Street analysts and investors, and then ran the Parks and Resorts division for 5 years, overseeing high-tech wristbands, MyMagic+, and laying the groundwork for the launch of Disney's Shanghai coming up in June. So what happened? It had been a year since Staggs became COO, a source close to the situation telling me Disney's board wasn't ready to assure him he'd be Iger's successor in 2 years. Without that guarantee and with the board wanting to explore other options, it didn't make sense for Staggs to stay.
It's surprising and a little mystifying, frankly. I mean, Tom's been a senior executive at Disney for 2 decades. One would have thought that he was a pretty known quantity and that they had evaluated him thoroughly and that he was the heir apparent. And obviously, seems like the board made a different decision.
Now Disney's board is making an executive search a top priority, saying it will, quote, broaden the scope of its succession planning process to identify and evaluate a robust slate of candidates for consideration. A source telling me Disney is particularly focused on looking for candidates outside the company and that it's far too soon for any speculation to be meaningful. And while Disney says Iger does intend to step down when his contract expires, it's possible that the acclaimed CEO could extend his contract again. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Julia Boorstin in Los Angeles.